Good timing. Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. I'm Dr. Das, curator of the Museum of ZZT, and I will be your tour guide today for another exciting episode of 24 Hours to Go, a series in which we've been taking a look at every 24 hours of ZZT game ever made. We are currently making our way through the Winter 1999 competition. We just started that one last week, and the topic was violence, which has already led to some really interesting results. Welcome on in, everybody. How y'all doing today? Happy ZZT Sunday to you all. I want to say my hellos to Marbles and Zin and KKairos, and welcome on in to Lime Slushy here. Hello, welcome. Neat to see you here. Snorb as well. Happy ZZT Sunday to you. We got through a couple interesting games last time, and we're gonna jump back right on into it. I made the horrible mistake of remembering that, the Sunday streams now take slightly more preparation to be good to go. And of course, at the last second, I realized I forgot to do another thing, and in turn broke a different thing. But I think everything's in order. It's just some of the crops on the browser sources are going to be a little skewed because now they're shared, and when they really shouldn't be, because I screwed things up. But purely cosmetic damage. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to concern yourselves with. Let's head on over to this wheel that we've all heard so much about and seen so much of. Hey, Drejon, welcome on in. You're just in time for the wheel spinning. If I remember my shortcuts. Yeah, we're a little bit off center, but that's okay. We've got a good number of games here still. It's a lot harder to count now, actually, now that they're just spinning on a wheel. Oh, we're gonna start with a bang today. And pop goes the Sailor Scout. We've got us a Raichu game. As we are soon to see, this kid was a little weirdly obsessed with Sailor Moon in a negative way. As I guess was the style at the time. I don't know. But it's gonna be wild. Sailor Moon was dope. Let's see. So what was that one? 24Z-R2. These are usually anywhere from like an hour and a half to 2 hours, give or take. It really depends on what we roll, especially now. Before I was going in order and would kind of like skip around if I was like, I don't have time for a 30 board game, but now I think I'm just going to suffer. But how long these individual games are going to be is probably short. We got through 6 games last week, but we also managed to get like all the junk garbage games. But yes, we are in for a Raichu game. With the ID tag, Sailor Moon sucks. This kid had one personality trait, unfortunately, at the time. I hope they're doing well. I hope they have spent more time with Pokemon and less time with Sailor Moon, if that's what makes them happy. It's, well, let's see what we got. I mean, good blood dripping font. I'll give them that. Oh, we don't need our full sidebar today. We're just playing some regular ZZT games. There we go. Alright, let's see what this kid's gonna bring to the table today. Hello, welcome to my 24. Oh, that was Bane? I don't think that's how you spell that. Isn't it Diente? My Spanish that rusty? Anywho, 24 hours. That's the translation. Belfwy to look around, then go to the game. I'm not too good with violence, since I'm a peaceful person. Exception is in front of Sailor Moon, in which I go berserk. I hope I won't come in 14th place again. Wah. 14th isn't bad. Especially given how many entries there were last time. I think it was like well into the 30s. But yeah, it's just, you know, a kid latching on to hating a cartoon because it's popular, I guess? I don't know. But we all know Raichu by this point. Warning, this game contains scenes of bloody violence and therefore is rated VBFDSM. Violence, blood, and fried Sailor Moon. It's got some Barney killing energy, you know. Put him in Doom, except ZZT. Credits, I do not thank anyone. Why the heck do you thank someone else for your own dang work? Alright, yes. Graphics and text, no sound, no testing. We have 24 hours. This game is basically a much shorter version of Sailor Moon Destroyer, another classic. You play as Dash, and you are to find out what's sending the Rini clones into your neighborhood. Rini clone, your basic enemy. Chases you around. One shot to kill. Rini clone 2, rarer but tough. Makes quite a scene when killed. 3 shots. And that's just 2 of the enemies. I have a feeling those are going to be the only enemies. How long is this one? What are we? 23 boards. That's not too bad. 1 board an hour. It looks okay. This looks pretty nice compared to what we saw last time. Great music. You are Dash. Random 14-year-old kid who dislikes dumb TV stars like Barney. You have a whole collection of rotting corpses of them up in the attic. Today, you suddenly wake up to the sound of bones cracking, shooting, and people shouting orders to other people. Now, what could be wrong? Sorry, just noticing that this object is named Zamzabubitalia. That's good. That's great. Alright, so you know, we'll wake up and check out our miniature pine trees. Our pine twees. Open your drawer and take out the following things. It's a very particular flavor of 14-year-old. I don't even know if he's 14, honestly, at this point. Because one of the only things I can really tell you about this guy is that we were in a ZZT company together, and it was very much a ZZT company of like, please say you'll join my ZZT company. You can be in my ZZT company. So I think he was younger. I'm assuming he was roughly my age. 14 seems old for this style, honestly. But I don't know. It is all conjecture. Let's see. You got your AK-47, your 5 wires with stripped ends, a piece of dynamite, a radio detonator, and receiver. See, this is the kind of... You would worry about a kid like this today. Maybe you should have worried about a kid like this then, but... I haven't heard of any Raichu making the news, thankfully. Alright, we got a toilet and a very musical sink. Is our closet full of lions? What a realistic house. No, okay, it's a coat. I think Sivian did that for, like, its clothing in its closet. And, you know, looks like a decent enough house. This is the table for tea. I can't watch the TV, or we're not going to get any information from it. Oh, I really like the checkerboard tile is, everybody's done that. That's fine. That's all well and good. But I really like the way that we get like a half block with the counters up here. That's nice. Good home design. Nothing much happening here. Okay, yeah. So basically exploring everything in this house was a complete waste of time. Okay, well, we won't check out the corpses of Barney or whoever. We'll go outside and... Oh, no! How violent. Once you step outside, you find that something is wrong. There are Rini clones running everywhere. They seem to be coming from a source to the east. Okay, so yeah, these guys are very much going to do the job for me. These gals. Right, straightforward action. No big surprise there. Can we go in these other houses? Nope. Only got one passage, and it's to our own home. There goes most of my ammo. Nobody here to tell us what's happened? Just start exploring. Only one way to go, so... Looks fine, plays adequate. Seems a little mean in its story, but it's kind of like Cool Six's game, except less appealing. What do we get here? A button. Yeah, I'll press the button. I don't know what that did. Oh. Oh. Says there's a passage here. It would have to be hiding in the water if it's not any of these empty tiles. Oh, did like a... Maybe it was supposed to be like a player clone? Oh, wait, I didn't even look at this white thing. Hang on. Stick, of course. Infinite stick. Stick and hole. Stick the stick. You hear a click. Then a gallon of blood pours out, followed by brain tissue. Then the hole disappears. Somebody's enjoying the topic. Will this do something now? Okay. Press the button and suddenly the duplicating machines sink into the ground. Oh god, they're all here now, though. And then the button sinks into the ground, too. A portal appears behind the Rini clone. Ah. Alright, here's gonna be our violence, I think. You step out of the portal, you are encountered by a shadowy figure. Ah. Who the heck are you? I am... Okay. Sailor Mercury. Oh shit. You're one of those motherfuckers that run around killing everybody you see. Yep. Nobody shall insult the Sailor Scouts. I will punish you. Again, he's very authentic about all this. And I guess we don't see her underpants, is the thing. No, it's absolutely just the original dub. Like, it's the 90s. There's not a lot out there. And if you're gonna hate on Sailor Moon, you're not gonna know any deep cuts. Lamo. As you say the last word, you pull out your AK-47 and dump your entire magazine of bullets into Sailor Mercury's body, with blood and guts everywhere, and an eye out. You happily walk away. So this is starting to feel very non-canon. Oof. Ah. Oh, okay, that's the other enemies here. Are they all dying in one hit now? No, okay. Again, want to just let them do the work. Good enough. Well, I mean, it's given out, like, enough ammo. It's like 90s cringe. It's one of those things where it's like, kid, you can just not watch Sailor Moon. It's not difficult. It aired at like 6 in the morning when I was growing up. I think I saw like one episode in the 90s. Like, I couldn't form an opinion on it because I couldn't see it. I was not waking up that early. But yeah, this is basically what most of his games are like. Not all of them are specifically about Sailor Moon and the killing thereof, but generally speaking, it's dark gray walls and a bunch of objects to shoot. I think I remember it being on like USA. But I could absolutely be wrong about that. Okay, we're gonna get some keys. Okay, it's very clear at this point that we do only have these two kind of enemies. It's a very one-trick game here. Sometimes it clicks with you. Alright, maybe there'll be a key on these dead people. 4 ammo. This room was not worth my time. Oh, I'm trapped here. Truly not worth my time. Base east. Okay. Try a different direction. Wow, okay. I guess we do have a third type of enemy, so there truly were more than listed in the manual. I don't have enough ammo to deal with this. Or health. I think I'm just gonna die. Don't like this. Oh, more. Okay, so they're blue keys that make more blue keys. This is kind of a weird one. Okay, and we are officially out of ammo. They're bleeding through the walls. I can kind of get out of bounds. Oh good, I missed some ammo. Did I check this body? Guess so. Ooh, and we get something interesting to happen. These enemies are all well and good for like a board or two, but yeah, no. Like, I'm not excited to walk onto a board and see more of these. Let me... I mean, I'm gonna need health and ammo, honestly. Alright, we'll get the other key here. They have kind of like a staggered death, too. So they can really spread around those red fakes. I just wonder, like, maybe he had a sibling who was obsessed with the show or something. But, like, I don't know, again, it's very easy to try and analyze some random kid based on just a random game, but, like, we don't know nothing about this guy. What we know isn't exactly great, but, like, presumably he did other things with his life at the time. Alright, halt at once. It's kind of... Actually, he does feel like he should be an AK wear. I am the questionnaire. You shall answer these 5 questions before you pass. Yeah, okay, not the AK wear thing. This is not the AK wear thing. He does not want his legs to be broken. But if you do get one wrong, you're sent way back to the first question, which is also a boring punishment. Question 1. Yeah, okay, this is going to be a trick question. I can tell already. Ride the train to Detroit. There, take the flying saucer to Planet X and find the grenade. Then take the shuttle to Atlantis. Eat the grenade and force your way into the hospital. After you find yourself a room, vomit the grenade out into the trash bin and watch it explode. Smash the radioactive pieces and take them to Persia. What do you do next? Great. Cook it and reheat it and give it to a bum and see it glow. Bury it underground. Ask the jeweler to make glasses out of them. Go into the Sultan's room and put it in his pillow. Or give up. I'm gonna guess it's the jeweler thing. We've already... Well, let's see what the wrong answers do. I mean, it says it's gonna just loop, but like, do we get a fun message, or... Oh, no, I understand this logic. This is why we were in the same ZZT company together. Question 2, the name is Boo. Probably Boo-hoo. See? Pi to the second's power. I mean, this is going to be 9 point something. So, okay, once again, the children are not understanding their math. Do you think second power just means double the number? Oh, you do? You do, don't you? I'm really worried that I'm getting all of these right. I did not look this up in advance. If you go from A to E, E to C, C to D, D to A to B, B to C, and C to E, how many feet did you cover? Okay, this is... Okay, if it was question 5, I'd pick give up. Does this end up going into a circle? Ultimately, we're going from A to E. 1 miles. 1 miles. Okay, well, that's again probably for the best. Glasses, boohoo. Pi to the second power. Let's just see here. E-A-A-A-A. Okay. 15. The answer is 15. Duplicator duplicates a duplicator onto the object that will be duplicated onto the duplicator. Yeah, we get it. Does the object even come out? Probably Ga. I think it's gonna be Ga. And it was not Ga. It was give up for the final question, of course. Ah, you beat my best questions. I go now? No, there's 99,995 more to go. Alright, shoot it. It too bleeds. It's on topic. We get our key. No need to go around. We'll just make our own door. Oh, they're still... Are they stuck? Yeah, okay, they just couldn't move towards me. This is kind of a tedious one, actually. It really could use some kind of variety. Darn. Ah, and there's no exit. I played myself. I was hoping there'd be more of these stupid things so I could get them to bleed and let me back in. Well, this isn't gonna end well. Oh look, they're 3D talking. Who the heck are you? I am Sailor Moon, leader of the Sailor Scouts. We fight against evil. Well, I'll see to that. Is this a self-portrait? Again, we're just assuming. Also, I don't know why I'm here instead of up there, but... This is another legit bug. Lamb. Violent. Carnage. Well, that about wraps things up for the Sailor Scouts, I guess. That's... Oh, there's no... It just stops here? Is it supposed to end like this? Dead Sailor Moon, cool. I'm assuming it's just toolkits at this point then, if that's the last board. Yeah, everything has a checkbox except some toolkits. It just ends like this. You just look at this, and you think about things, and you contemplate what you're doing. Okay, the Sailor Scouts have been popped. They are no longer with us. What did the judges make of this? Were they having a good time? Probably not. I need to make that show up. And hopefully this does the job. Yay. Alright. Hercules says, some neat graphics, except for the base. However, there were a few fatal bugs. Overall, I liked it. 6.9. Surprisingly good. Judge number 2. Kill those potheads in extremely short skirts. I found myself hiding behind scenery and letting the objects kill each other half the time, though. Sad face. 5 out of 10. Third judge saying here, it's an okay game with bad graphics. Cool end cinema, though. 5 out of 10. Lemmer here, our voice of reason. Gah. Another kill random kids hero and or kids educational TV show host game. This is really, really lame. Not only is it unoriginal, but the author has done so many games about Sailor Moon that I'm beginning to think he enjoys the show and tries to dismiss that fact with making games like these. Everyone's got a theory. Judge number 5. Hee hee, a bit monotonous, but cool graphics. 6 out of 10. Overall rank 13. He did place better. By 1. No, I want to actually give Lemmer credit for this. Like, this kid is clearly a one-trick pony. I don't think he secretly loved the show or anything, but, like, he's got an unhealthy obsession with it. It's been marked as something that he is supposed to dislike, and so he will press the button to indicate his displeasure constantly. Just to constantly reiterate on this. That's my psychoanalyst. Blech. I can't say nothing. See, this is why you shouldn't listen to me, because I don't know what I'm saying. Really good scores given what we got. The art of, like, the house wasn't bad. Yeah, no. I remember Xyla Island. Escape from Xyla Island is his big action game, and that's very much the evil girls have psychic powers and stole all the nukes and conquered the world, and now you're their prisoner. And you gotta go around and kill all of them and all their guardians and such. It's really no different than this. But I don't know. Again, this kid's like... Again, I don't know a number. 13. Rank 13. Probably 13, give or take. And it's been 27 years. So... It's probably not worth super going into and trying to figure out this kid. But... really high scores, I think. Like, even Sailor Moon stuff aside, I'm sure he did. Like, he's no longer a small child. He's almost certainly doubled in age, if not tripled. Like, but these scores are so high for what this game is, I think. I feel like 5 is generous enough. It's a very one gimmick action game. All the enemies are very samey. They just take slightly more shots, but they all shoot each other so much that it doesn't matter. It had multiple fatal errors, as Lemmer called it. Or not Lemmer. Somebody. It's just not particularly interesting. But 13th place, Hercules apparently was on board. Alright, well, where am I gonna put this dang thing? Because I gotta score it. That. Go back to this. It is, but the one thing that is different about the Sailor Moon games is he was very alone in this. I'm sure, like, on the greater internet and stuff, there are plenty of more people who were like, ugh, Sailor Moon, I hate it. But we've got a billion Barney games. I feel like I've never seen any other angry at Sailor Moon game in ZZT other than stuff by this kid. It's his one-man vendetta. And it's just not a very interesting game. So it's gonna go pretty low. I can tell you that much. Better than the junk game. It was a game. Can I find Killing Time again? Gotta remember what games were what. Killing Time. 647. Oh, oops. Killing Time was what? Oh, that was the, like, random riddles and stuff. That was just all taken from Betrayal at Krondor. Fair enough. But that was more interesting, honestly. So, yeah. Where the heck is our title screen here? Pop goes the Sailor Scout. Yeah, that's gonna go right down here. I don't know that Pokemon ever aired on USA, at least when I was watching it. But if they did, that would be extremely funny, actually. Alright. Not a good game. Oh, no, we need to go wheel. We need to go to the wheel first so we know what we're playing. Well, let's hope for something more interesting. Oh, it didn't take it off the wheel, dang it. I still see it there. We almost got it again. True terror. Yellow borders ate my neighbors. Sure. Okay, I love the title screen. That's fun. Kind of a SpongeBob before SpongeBob. Ha ha ha. A special Fox presentation by DElektrobank. Well, Snorby didn't miss much. If you can believe it. Alright, are we gonna be... Oh, I love this too. Hang on, this one's good. Hi, I'm Steve. I have an uncle who has a friend, who has a roommate, who has a dog, who has a sister, who has a brother, who has a roommate, who has a dead fish, who has a cat licking a 13-year-old pickle next to his cookie jar, who has a brother who is a police officer in Walla Walla, Washington. Yeah, this is definitely thumbnail material. Today, we are going to discuss crimes made by yellow borders. The crime scene behind me was made by a yellow border. Today, we will be seeing some of the most dramatic yellow border attacks caught on tape. So sit back and relax. Let's get ready to rumble. Seems like we're gonna have some fun here. Oh, do we just watch? Here, Sean and Kyle are making a ZZT game. Let's listen in. Now what? Delete the yellow borders. Okay. Click. Oop, I didn't see what that message was, but oh my god, they killed Kyle. Oh, there goes my voice. Fox and South Park references. Amazing. And let's look at that again. Oh, do we get to watch it in slow motion? No, we just get the extreme close-up. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Let's see the next one, shall we? Okay, this is at least a novel idea, I suppose. So are we not gonna get to play anything here? Here we have Katrina, who is programming her ZZT game. Let's listen in. Okay, just have to delete the yellow borders. Click. Same message, I wanted to catch it. Let's see that again, in slow motion. Suck on this. Ow. Let's check out the last one. Also a bit of a one-trick pony of a game. Here we have Jacob Hammond, who has just started to program Zig. Let's listen in. Let's see how this ZZT clone is going. Let's see. No yellow borders, of course. They look so bad. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, wait. Something different is happening. He didn't die yet. Poor Jacob. I don't think he will be programming for a while. Getting your house blown up by a Comanche hurts. Update. Zig 1.0 was released. Oops, sorry about that, Jacob. Okay. I was hoping kind of for an explosion there, but the house crumbling wasn't too bad. Now, a true pro would have had some become white line walls, because you would still get those dots, and you wouldn't have this kind of void where the house was. But I can't fault him for not doing that. Him? I didn't pay attention to the author. Hello again! Today we have seen some of the most graphic attacks by yellow borders caught on tape. We hope you'll join us next Tuesday when Fox will show you When Toilets Go Bad 17. Bye! Cue. Oh, uh-oh. What? Cut! Good job, guys. Thank God. Why the hell are we doing a stupid show about yellow borders? Those videos are probably fake. Yellow borders suck. Or do they? Oh, there we go. There's a munch, gulp. I guess that's probably supposed to be chew, munch, bite, gulp, saliva. I was just kidding, sir. Yeah. It's just like Sailor Moon. Then Steve was shot. Well, that's it. See you next time. It's silly. It's having fun. And it did at least subvert itself a little bit. It had more than one kind of attack. No offense to Jacob Hammond. I just thought it would be funny. In fact, I am making a Zig game. So there. This has been a production of AKware. AKware. I'm so hip, I can't see past my pelvis. Buying stuff. I mean, the toilet show seems appropriately ZZT as well. Alright, well... I feel it didn't have hatred in its heart. So I did like it more, definitely. What did the judges think of this? Number 243. Bring it up. Hercules says, yes, very funny. There was no interactivity, though. 6.5, promising score. Judge 2, a little short. Very creative, though. 5.5. Judge 3, saying here, a cute concept with the borders. Nice graphics. No gameplay. Whoops. 6 out of 10. Lemmer here, not a fan. Weird. The attacks were mostly the same, really. Judge number 5, make it playable. Okay graphics, 5 out of 10. Overall, 5.28, 12th place. This was just above Raichu's in the rankings. Yeah, he got outdone. I think we were talking last week about saying scores and AK Ware. Or no, it was Reptile House he was given. Was it Reptile House? He was given some kind. It wasn't AK Ware though. So never mind. Ignore that thought. I think Hercules just gives things good scores. He's very positive about all this. As for me, well, good question. It was short enough that I didn't mind that it wasn't, really playable. But I would have preferred if there was some kind of interactivity. But graphics were okay. I think the cutscene art was amusing. Not as memorable as fighting the Beatles and their yellow submarine in an RPG battle. More applicable to the topic. Oh, the Sailor Moon game was exactly as boring as you would think it would be. We just got like basically a much better version of it here, which, what I said earlier, was it doesn't have hatred in its heart. The attack of the yellow borders here. So probably here. What was Splat? Splat was. Sorry, I gotta. One thing I didn't do last week that I should have done was write quick reference material for what these things are so I can remember in a week. Splat is Robovines, which was. Yeah, this was just bland violence. Not done as well, I don't think, honestly. Very gory though. No, I like this one felt very contrived compared to the Fox News, just regular Fox, the Fox TV special. Yeah, nobody got eaten. They just kind of got shot. Yeah, I'll put it here. I'll say it was better than Splat though. Okay. These are our rankings. So far, nothing super exciting. I would love a good Sailor Moon ZZT game. That would be fun. That would be a good concept. Give me like Llama Masters or Power Rangers, but like positive and well made for a change. Okay, let's go back to the wheel then. And actually, let me remember, because I forgot. Take Pop Goes the Sailor Scout off the list. We don't need that one a second time. Once was enough. Let's spin the wheel. Why? Why? Let's see what Y is. Oh, okay. Yeah, hi KKairos. Any thoughts on this? I looked at it and it seemed fine. But if you don't want this played on stream, we don't have to play it. Are you cool? Okay, you're in for a surprise. Got it. I ain't here to make anybody feel miserable. Listen, we played Path to Mew. Alright, off to a good start. In this mystery, a father and son pair become vigilantes to solve a murder. I mean, it's gonna happen. Did I not ask? I should have. I should have poked you in advance, honestly. But why? KKairos. A bloody knife on the title screen. Look at these powerful yellow borders. Son? Oh, your mom has been killed. What? I don't know. You're lying. You killed her. No, I didn't. I was framed. I trust you, Dad. Never mind. We're immediately changing our mind here on this. Find out what's going on here. I guess. Let's go, son. Alright, well, Mom had a bad day. Yeah, it could have been any one of these walls. Wow, okay, nothing to inspect at the crime scene. Not even a goodbye mom or nothing. We're just on our way. The best place to look for clues is not the scene of the crime. Let's go. Can't open any of these doors. Is the A supposed to be a toilet? Do we have two bathrooms next to each other? Okay, again, see, checkered floors, but no cool half blocks. Raichu was onto something there. That's the one positive I have to say about it. Dad has joined the party, and we're gonna solve a fun mystery here, I suppose. Update. Are you getting the story so far? The kid's mother was murdered, and the father came home shortly after, saw her, and began mourning. When his son got home, it was pretty obvious what it looked like. There are two suspects, Kurt and Hoswell. I hope it's Hoswell. Go and see if you can get evidence on both. Then go back to your home and figure it out. I don't know, you tell me. We've got 4 buildings. I really love the Y in the corner. I think that's going to be the vibe of this game. A bum. Sole purpose to just make it slightly more annoying to go in these other buildings. I don't know which of these is my house. Also, I would have assumed it would be yellow from the interior. Okay, we were blue, right. Well, let's just go across the street. More yellow walls. Is this a commentary, these walls? We know you did it. I don't know which of these people is saying this. Oh, I guess we would imply that we're saying it to them. Never mind. I didn't do it, I swear. Who are we talking to? He's right, son. His place is way too spacious to be hiding anything. Let's go. Right now, I think the dad did do it. Again, nothing else to interact with in this crime game. We saw in the space contest, there was the Polaris mysteries, murders, something like that Fish Food made. That was a fun little detective game where you did have to, you know, look for clues and not just talk to people. Oh, okay, the bum is gone. Could we have just gone around, though? I mean, maybe these were like normal walls instead at first. It's still kind of an arbitrary thing, but okay. Well, who's next? Oh, we're afraid to go in the red building. I can't open the door. Hey, I'm stuck. Why? Why? Oh, the ping pong table is incredible down there, though. If that's what that is. I do at least like that. Okay, well, let's, go to Kurt's house. There we go, now we're inside. Can't open the door from here either. I think the door wants to open out. So, oops, your game's broken. Feel free to release a bug fix. Did you kill my mother? Nope. He has something to hide. You framed me and I know it. Okay, I did. Oh. KKairos, I'm sorry to say it, but this is not a good mystery. I wanted revenge on your family, so I went and killed her, framing you and orphaning you. No, not an orphan. Like, I'm still gonna be living with my dad. Orphaning your kid there. I'll bet you don't know why. Why? Your father was running a big, huge. I kind of want that to be the end of the sentence, but he was running a big, huge casino. And I gambled there until I was completely broke. The games were rigged. I know they were. As does my son. And my father was the worst man on earth. But why take it out on us? What? The mystery ends here. But not the eternal question. Oh, I love this. Why? Maybe you ran out of time. Do you remember? Do you happen to remember like December 20th, 1998? Sorry, 1999. Do we have the date? I don't have it open in this tab. I remember nothing. You're hiding something. I know it. You and your rigged casino. December 17th. I think we looked that up and it was like a Friday. Is that truly everything? I'm assuming it is. I can't imagine. Nothing's been interactable, so... menu and stuff. Oh! We also saved on the wrong board. We missed this great menu. Stuff and game. What's the stuff? Okay, let's give you a little refresher here. Listen to some Larry Norman, overworld music for Link's Awakening, Sonic CD music, dungeon music, generic. Foods I ate: McDonald's, 2 cheeseburgers, 1 vanilla shake and fries. Thanks to my mom and dad. No thanks to the friend who came over. Just kidding. I'm compromised by parental sleep expectations, but not by going to church. And the friend. Sorry, Mom. If only my dad didn't rig a casino. Well, I had a lot of laughs, at least. What did the judges think of this classic? Yeah, you always, like, want to use every single minute of that 24 hours without realizing how, actually extremely difficult that is. And not conductive to making a good game. You don't want to spend all 24 hours. You'll do better if you sleep. Let's make sure I have the right thing here. Alright, according to the judges, do you think they're just gonna comment with why? I bet one of them will. Hercules. Good idea, but the conversation seemed a little simple to me. Oh, I copied the wrong thing here twice. I don't think they quoted that. Luckily, I have the tab open right here. I can get the correct score here. Okay. Here. The second judge says this. I'll put it in chat. That's the actual 2 out of 10 score commentary. Number 3 here. Nice graphics, but it's too short. 6 out of 10. Lemmer. It was okay. I didn't like how there was plot recap after almost every scene, and the sudden mood swings of the characters. 6.2 out of 10. And judge number 5. Big passage error that fucks up the entire game. 4.5 out of 10. Judge number 2 is just already, it's pulling it from, like, a file. Yeah, no, like I can't update that live. I mean I can, but that's a bunch of effort to just say that the judge's comment was just K and ellipses. The reason the other judges are have no names attached is because we don't know whose is whose. The three that I have here in parentheses had to be like deduced. Lemmer's we know for certain. There's just an independent file. Lemmer actually broke down his scores into like graphics and fun factor and all that GamePro stuff, and then averaged that out to give a final out of 10 score for him. So we actually do have all that. Hercules, I deduced based on the fact that he does the little caret underscore caret smiley face in several of these, and that was very much his thing, and while not entirely his thing alone, pretty clear. Like if you look at the original page for where I'm getting these scores from, he made that page and he's still using that smiley face even there. So the three identified judges aren't 100%, but they're like 99%. And as for saying one of these games, I think like two of them include him in the game, and he complains that like the colors are wrong. And I can't imagine anybody would do that for like somebody else. The other judges are G Chucky and who's the other? And Blazer. But I have no way of figuring out which is which. All the old judging is very spotty, what we have and in what formats we have. So in this case, we got the comments, but we can't really say who did what. Alright. Great game. Loved it. Lots of fun. Lots of laughs. As for me, honestly, not good in the way it was supposed to be good, but I can't deny that it's so wild that it ends up being fun. I think I will go so far, but just below Will here. I'd be willing to put this above Will's game if it didn't have the various bugs. But Uprise is like a proper, solid game. And I forget what Coolzix's title is, and it's way too tiny for me to read it. That one was a solid little, if short, action game. What Pop Ghost the Sailor Scout wishes it was in terms of gameplay. So yeah, congrats on currently being high C. We'll see how that shakes out. Honestly, the way things are going, it might stay there. We've been getting some rough stuff so far. We have passed the hour mark here, so I think we should take our break and we'll come back. Probably do like 2 more, depending on how long they are. We'll see what we get. So stick around, we'll be right back. We'll see if we can top Y. Fingers crossed. Okay, welcome back everybody. Let's spin this wheel and see what we're going to be playing next. Can we top Y today? Unintentionally the best game. Oh. Ah, okay. Now this sounds cool. Blane, Pro Assassin. And it is spelled with a total of 3 S's. Oh, I was muted. Oops. I did that wrong. Well, I read the text. Plus rank. Lots of cookies. I ate lots of cookies. Red Hots. I wish I could have this diet again. Pizza bagels. The Bagel Bites variety. Cereal. Cheerios and Frosted Mini Wheats. Also trademarked, but not as much? Do they mean they didn't eat as much Frosted Mini Wheats, or their trademark is partially invalidated? Nothing else. Actually, that's not a lot for a 24-hour period. I guess he really did eat a lot of cookies. The credits. All programming is my own. Thanks to a couple of folks. Thanks for the ZZT Encyclopedia. I don't know why we got all these empty lines at the end of every window. The plot. You are Blane Josel, pro assassin. Yes, that is a blatant ripoff of Zane, professional idiot. You are a mafia hitman. Hit person in politically correct terms. And you want to become the king of the underground. To do so, your boss will assign people to kill. Good luck. Of course, if you do well enough, you may discover a bonus level. By the way, the cameos in the bonus level are not meant to offend her. Oh, we're gonna kill a bunch of ZZTers, huh? So they probably will anyway. How exciting. Let's begin. So am I not Blane? All registered Mafia members may use plus rank to see their current ranking. What's my rank? Empty. Rankless. What's up with the walls in the Mafia building? Ah, Mr. Josel, how nice to see you. Just in time, too, because it seems we have been found by the local Sorry, I can't read today. By the local police bureau. I would like you to spy on them and report back to me. Good luck. Remember to let me know whenever you take an important action. So the cops are after us already, huh? Why are the walls glowing? Armory and exit. I'm guessing I need to get a gun first. Yes. The metal grate stands as protection from intruders. Unfortunately, it also gets in members' ways. We'll have to shoot it open. Odd. There normally are many more weapons and ammunition than this in your armory. Might as well take them all. Find a large, shiny knife. You pick it up in case it will be of some use later. I didn't even have to catch it. Are we going to shoot the door or stab it? You use your knife and cut through the soft spot on the grating. Not a very good grate. And climb through. Aha! Finally, I'm in, and you, Mafia member, hands up! That guy was moving real quick. Police officer slams into the sign and bleeds all over. Literally, all over. Again, we're bleeding so hard that we're going through the walls. Oh, we're doing the scroll on the board edge trick. That's cute. What you are about to see is chaos, violence, anger, aggression, brutality, war, blood. I'm running out of one-word sentence ideas. ZZT, Megazooks. Right. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. This scene is horrible. Oh. It's a Mafia RPG battle. Mr. Jostle versus Angry Cop. Oh, dear. Watch your time meter. Press space to attack when it's full. Move your character with left and right. We fun. Okay. So more of a November Eve style kind of thing. Knife nonsense. And shotgun shell. Well, we have 70 ammo. Oh, but it does make me actually shoot. Okay, so I kind of lunge. I gotta actually line up these attacks, but also stay out of the way. I move at like cycle 3, so like I'm holding down the button. This is as fast as I go, which kind of sucks. But yeah, the walls are gonna be my best friend here. Let's hit him with some knife nonsense. Oh man, I move so slowly. Oh, I'm like desynced now? That's probably gonna be good for the knife nonsense. No, it's not. Okay, so this is a mess of an engine. Alright, we're lined up. Please shoot. Great. Oh, I keep looking at the blue timer. It's the red one for me, and it's not really... It only takes one boulder, so we can really fire this shotgun. I can just line up a shot with it. I think the plan is to just wait for them to go to the right. This is not a very good engine. Shotgun attack. I would love to land one knife nonsense, you know? Oh, oh man, I was charging at me. I just got shot with a shotgun. Alright. We will never see knife nonsense. I'm sure it just does like 2 damage. Oh, well, okay, we don't get 1 more HP. That's it. Police knocks you unconscious, thinking you are dead. He or she leaves. We're not sure. We're not committing. Oh. Wait, we're not dead? They said it was non-linear. Nice work, you two. 3 police... Oh, no, it is acting like we won. 3 police dead in 1 bloody battle. I'm proud of you two. However, the local police station usually sends out officers in groups of 5. So what about the other 2? We didn't see any others. They could be hiding. Let me think about what to do. So it's fine that we lost? I was going to fight the police, but there weren't any weapons left in the armory, so I couldn't. Sigh. Good callback. First day here, and you drove away a police officer. Goodness. We just brought the bodies into this guy's office? Mr. Jostle, what? You killed an officer and then proceeded without telling me? And then you nearly got killed facing another? This is bad stuff. You are never going to fare well in the Mafia if you keep this up. Okay, I'm sending the 3 of you to kill the remaining officer. Go on, now. And here's some more clips for your shotgun, Jostle. I love our name. Empty rank. Well, I think I found the guy. Sorry, little Mafia monglers. But you're a little too late. It says King Cop. Don't let him get away. Oh, oh. I'm probably just gonna get shot by my own dudes. More than... Oh, okay. They die pretty quick. That's fine. Never mind. Wow, they're gone already, huh? Oh, and he moves fast. This sucks. Oh, I did it. I actually landed some knife nonsense. Ooh, hang on. My knife skills have leveled up. Oh, come on, that hit. Alright, well, maybe it's not as tough as I thought it would be. Yeah, oh no, I do get ammo back just for pressing space to select. Goodness. This really needs to be cycle 1 and not 3. If you moved faster, I think this would at least be tolerable. But instead it feels completely arbitrary. There's so much delay that you can't really... You just have to hope that they're lined up. Whether it's for knife nonsense or a shotgun blast. Oh, come on, again. $23, sure. So much for the nonsense. Right, again, yeah, the police knocks you unconscious thinking you are dead. She leaves. So, like, I failed. I should be ranked. Yeah, that's my rank. Oh, no, we gave up on that system. You didn't beat the last police officer again? First he was just a cop, then he was a king. Now who knows what will happen. Well, how do you think you did? I don't know. I'll just count up my score and see. Oh, so we do better if we only use knife nonsense. Is our rank good yet? Okay, it's time to find out your final game rank. Are you ready? 3, 2, oh, I thought it was 3. Rank meter, 9 out of 10. Assuming that's 10. Painfully close, sorry. Very forward thinking and letting me just not win the fights and just being like, listen, let's just move on. I would like to see the ranks. What else we may have missed here? Stealth stuff. Ah, the stealth stuff toolkit. Stealth stuff can be seen in Windows 95 under special parameters. Good to know. Yeah, Mafia is remarkably generous, apparently. Let's see here. Give score 11, set murder. And then what happens here? Guy exits. Which I guess is probably blocking here. That's Guy. Okay, and what's it do for this? You lose points. Okay. But then this should... Okay, so the dialogue changes. Well, at least you got rid of the last of the cops. I suppose I'll give you a promotion. Congratulations. Right, so there's... That's kind of interesting. You could just win the fight and be done, huh? We fun. Police station, police sending. Wait, what else is there here? Coolness, rank. Right, the ranks didn't actually have any names. And there are not 10 of them. They just go A through G. Where does that flag get set? What are the... it doesn't matter what the cutoffs are. We got other boards, though. Oh, I guess you can get caught, too. Hang on. Hang on. How much more of this game is there? If I were to get caught, would I have gone to jail and just had an entirely different path? I'm really curious if what the judge's playthroughs are going to be like, actually. Yeah, we need the knife. Let him catch me. Do you comply? No. Alright then. Backup. Sector EIFGGRUEWY7 in Mafia Hideout. Before those backups arrive, you pour 10 bullets down the guy's throat. However, the backups still will be here soon. So then... it just proceeds as normal from here? Yeah. Okay, but if I actually do comply... Oh, shoot, did I... No, we're good, we're good. Alright. Comply. Good, come with me. Aha. We go out of bounds again. You have the right to remain silent. Yeah, okay, there's more game here. You have the right to remain silent. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Okay, I have some questions for you. You are a member of the Mafia? Next, then... Okay, so these are all also branching. At least in theory. No. Do you try to kill people? No. Have you ever killed anyone? No. Do you dream of being a top dog in the Mafia? I mean, well... yeah. Well, we've taken secret video footage of your area. Here's what we think. We think you may be bluffing a little bit, but nothing major. Wait here. I will. Hints. There is no point in waiting now. Okay, so... I like that there's more. Oh, they gave us the Miranda rights. They just didn't type them. That was the yada yada yada. Table's a box of donuts. I think they're actually in the clear for now. Oh, we just leave. What? What do you mean the police know about us? Well, you can't just leave now. I know. I'll just count up my score now and see what my rank is. Yeah. It's a video game. It's the video game part. The kid had 24 hours. They probably did not know what to look up. Listen, if the cop says yada yada yada, then yes. But the yada 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 is the metaphor. So that we don't have to read a wall of text. Alright, then I just get a bad rank. Even then, I got caught by the police, partially cooperated, and the game's still like, well, you were pretty good. Anything else here, please? Oh yeah, you mentioned the bonus level. Oh, Dark Digital's okay. We'll warp to that thing. Final battle versus King Cop. Okay, I think we've seen the bulk of it at this point, but we do gotta see that secret board. If we actually did a good job. You are now talking in Dark Digital. Newbie bashing. Yeah. Zamros. What should I program Zamros to talk about? Alright, well, the end. It's EZT, folks. The carnival. Exol. Topic is Chanop. I hate being a bot. Sob. Set by G Chucky, one of our judges here. Presumably, I'm guessing that's who's in. Oh, I guess the big red chair. Or maybe that's Chanop. Congratulations, player, you beat my game. You're the programmer? Yes, and hopefully I'll win this contest. I don't know. You realize what the odds are that someone has gotten here without cheating? Oh no, they're on to me. Okay, I'll go make it easier. Pictured here. What are you doing, man? Bocco's bashing too. Of course, he couldn't possibly make a game as bad as mine. What's your entry like? It's a ZZT side score. No, it wasn't. Okay. We all got great things to say. Most of us. 1999 V. Hirsch reference. I think like he's like a 93-ish was when this guy showed up. It was like AOL era, right? That's like his AOL screen name. I wonder what the last of these references is. Why are we shooting a gem? Ah, because it's saying, and he's hunting gems. Do you get it? Because he made the Gem Hunter games? Oh, bonk? Oh no. Well, I'm sorry we didn't talk to that guy. Want to do something bad? Let me save first. Net split. Oh no! It kills everybody. Oh wait, that's just Bocco. It's just the people in their thrones. Okay, this is G Chucky. I'm the Great Emperor G Chucky. Lemmer, please kick this kid. He's getting annoying. So, is this Lemmer? What am I doing here? I don't want to be in this game. Cute. I'm sure the judges will love it. Or at least one could hope. Alright, Bocco. What do the judges actually think? Blane Pro Assassin. Hercules says the graphics were bad, but the game had some neat engines. And yes, I beat the game with the highest ranking possible. 6.2 out of 10. Mystery Judge 2. Your game made ZZT crash, and my printer began print screening? Print screening like made. What? I don't know. Nice RPG battle, though. I mean, I guess they liked it. The red solid to normal is so damn annoying. 2.5 out of 10. I mean, I guess they didn't really like it. Yes, this is the same comment here. The best comment that, yeah, Mr. McQueen has to offer is, saying is blue. Char 2, damn it. Blue, damn it. Blue. 4 out of 10. So it is thanks to this bonus board that we know the identity of one of the judges. If he wasn't included in this game, it would just be a mystery. Judge 4, a Lemmer. I liked this one a lot. The programming was faboo. But the graphics were pretty simple, though. Kudos on the RPG engine, by the way. It was fast and nice. It was neither of those things, Lemmer. 7.8. Lemmer, I was trusting your scores before. You were the voice of reason. What happened? Judge number 5. Lovely. RPG battles sucked. 5.5. Overall, a 5.2 and 14th place? Was that a tie? I feel like we've seen 13s and 14s today. This should be 13th. I'm gonna have to double check some of these. Unless there's math wrong somewhere, too, or something. I don't know. But according to the official results webpage, Blane Pro Assassin got 13th place with an average score of 5.2. We do have a 5.2 average. Mysterious. Alright, as for me, if the engine was a little faster, then I think it would have been decent. But it very much was not. Other than that, it was silly. There wasn't a lot to do. Also, I accidentally have the title screen twice because I wanted a screenshot with the title so I could remember. The multiple pass thing, I think, is worth some points. But everything was very short. It was kind of neat, though, that you can actually, like, screw up these battles and just try them again, kind of. It diverged in ways I didn't expect. I think there was some promise there, but the actual storyline was nothing. And the RPG battle, which ends up being most of what you're going to do in the game, was also not super great. But I think his heart was in the right place, at least. But where the heck do I put this? A crappy RPG makes me want to put it below Will's, because Will's weird RPG-ish engine played reasonably enough. Is it better than Y? I don't... It's like yes and no. It wasn't as entertaining, but again, the entertainment in Y was not the entertainment that we were supposed to get out of it. KKairos thinks it was better than Y. Is it better than the yellow borders? Ranking games is hard and kind of stupid, is what I'm getting from all of this. How on earth are you supposed to compare these? But I mean, I genuinely had more fun going through Y. Did I, though? This game had some silly writing, too. No, I think you're right about it going above Y. Oh, borders above Y. I did some, like, editing last week at the end of this. Maybe I should just do all of these at the end. The problem is basically then you get to see that I'm like, wait, which game was Y? Which game was Splat? And just not remembering anything. Oh, well, we'll consider next week. But if I'm gonna shuffle them around, then there's no real point in doing them immediately. How much do we have to donate to the Patreon to get Dr. DOS's top 100 ZZT games of all time rank? I mean, shoot. I mean, if you're paying me, I'll rank these games. I could do a top 100 at this point. Just don't think too hard about it. An unordered top 100 I'd feel more confident in. Yellow borders. Yeah, I think Y just made such a hilarious first impression. You're right. I'll lower the rank of your game. And then in this case, it becomes a question of didn't try a lot and therefore was competent in what it wanted to do with the Yellow Borders game versus Blane, which tried stuff but didn't do a very good job of it. I think I would rather you try, frankly. I wish Yellow Borders had some gameplay. I'm gonna leave it like this. This is my final rankings for today. Yeah, it's like 140, I think. I don't think we want to risk rolling another one right now. So let's move on to the credits here and say our farewells. So thank you all for watching today. We got through. We had 6 last time. 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. And we got through 4 this time because they were a little more substantial at least, which is appreciated. I was gonna do it for today. Hope you enjoyed these 24 hours of ZZT games. We understand what it means to be a pro assassin. It's when you accidentally fail to stop the cops several times over and cooperate with them when they capture you. The Yellow Borders game was goofy fun. Y was unintentional goofy fun. It was a good set. There's hope for this competition yet. But I think, like the last one, I have a feeling that the C category is going to get very crowded by the end. Still holding out hope for something truly standout. But we'll have to see. And, you know, I would like to dedicate this stream in memorial to Sailor Moon, taken from us far too soon. We will be back again on Friday with who knows what. I gotta make sure I figure that out soon. And then after that, next Sunday, noon Pacific again, we will return to the wheel and see what other games we can find here in this set. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here. I know we haven't seen the contest winner at least. We shall see. Alright, thank you all for watching. Hope you all had fun. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate that. And hope to see you all next time. Later.